What's up, guys? I hope you're having a great day today. So, first things first, we want to get better fuel, but before we do that, I saw we can get into the new logistics and we actually have all the materials that we need automated. So, I'm going to get into hypertubes and to the new logistics. I'm going to upgrade my conveyor belts, and then I think we should get into oil. And this looks like quite a daunting task. I automated the motors, so we should have enough by now. I've never actually gone far enough to get oil as power. I've always stopped at coal in previous playthroughs of the game. So this is a first for all of us, and we're gonna have to learn to do this together. But let me get through tier 4. I'm gonna get the MK3, the Mark III belts, and the industrial storage container, and the hypertubes. So let me go and get the materials that we need. We have all of it. And then I'll see you guys once we can get through unlocking these milestones. So, I think we should have enough. I was dumb and I didn't select the milestones, so I didn't know what to get. But it looks like we're going to be able to get all of this. So, I'm just going to control click all of these just quicker. What do I need? Then we have hypertubes. How long do I have to wait? I forgot about the waiting.
Fixit Incorporated has processed and incorporated frequent Pioneer requests for pipe-based personal transport. Introducing Hypertubes. Safe, aesthetic, adaptable, fun. Enjoy a view of your hard work as you soar through incredibly tight turns. Build them today. Note: Fixit Incorporated is not responsible for any harm caused by irresponsible use of this product.
So I didn't have enough materials because I was stupid. Hopefully I have enough now for this milestone. I know I'm gonna have to come back for oil because you need a crazy amount of resources for that one. So let's just submit the last few for this milestone, and that's it for this tier.
Milestone reached. Logistics can be improved with a larger storage container and enhanced conveyor belt efficiency.
I really hope we don't need modular frames for these belts because it looks like they always get more expensive. So let's just see. For interest. Oh, always. So this is the one resource I struggle with the most. These beams, but that's fine. Once we get into oil, I can dedicate all my coal into steel production, and then everything will be fine. So let's see what we need for this next milestone. I think oil processing. Just need pipes and copper sheets. So let's we have to wait 4 minutes. I'm gonna get the resources and then I'll see you guys when we can launch it. And now we can submit the resources that we need for this final milestone. Bam. Feels good.
Milestone reached. Oil acquisition and refining unlocked.
Let's just check.
Oil-based products can now be
Crude
made.
oil.
The byproducts of oil refinement can be used after further processing, as seen in the refinery. Caution: this is a reminder to minimize the chance of expiration during out-of-base activities.
So we have oil. Well, it's relatively close by, which is, I think we're gonna just have to make a bridge. I'm not sure. Let me run out. I'm gonna see if it's at ground level and whether it's on top, and then I'll see you guys once that research is done. So I found the first area that was closest, and we have 3 oil nodes. Turns out 2 of them are impure and 1 is normal. So I really want to go check out those other 2 nodes, because I think for the future we really don't want impure and normal nodes. Otherwise, maybe I should just quickly connect these 2 up and just have some sort of power source, so we can dedicate more coal. Yeah, so these are gonna be temporary. I'm gonna hook up a temporary setup where we take all of the output. That one's going to be split into 2, and these are going to be dedicated 1 each. That's refiners. So we're gonna have the extractors and refiners. 2 refiners for this one and 1 for each of the impure ones. And yeah, then we're gonna send that all the way back to base. The output. We're gonna merge the output, and we're gonna send that to base, so we can have another power station. So we can dedicate that entire water section as our power station. I'm gonna do that. I need to go back to base to get some resources, some of the motors, and let's just see what I need. If I check out this, I need motors and the rest I have, and then of the steel pipes and the copper sheets. So I'll see you guys. Oh, we can't build them now. I'll go to base, get the resources, put one down to see what they need, so we know. But because if we need water, then we have a problem. Then we need to take some of the water from. I think there's a water source here somewhere. Yeah, but I really don't want to do that. So I'll put them down, see what we need, and then we can think of a plan. So we put the refiner down, and this is quite a massive machine. I just want to see what we need to make the oil. So I don't understand this. Fuel we need. What's that? So I don't know what to do here. We want fuel, I think. So yeah, I'll need to place down. I'll need to place down the refiner or the extractor to see what we can do, because this thing takes solid input. This is the input, yeah. Orange is input, and it gives out. Yeah, it gives out 2 outputs: a liquid and a solid, and it takes in a liquid and a solid. So I don't know what solid to feed it, because if you look at the extractor, it only gives fluid. So I have no idea how to hook this up. I'll need to place down an extractor, hook it up to power, and then try and figure it out. So I'll see you guys once we hooked up our first extractor. So I did some testing and I set up a few things. I set up firstly the oil, whatever this is, the drill that gets it, oil extractor, and that feeds oil into this first refiner. And then I said I want crude oil. Turns out you get 2 items when you take the oil. When you take the crude oil, you get plastic and you get fluid. So I'm storing the plastic in these, and I'm taking the fluid into another refiner to make petroleum coke. And it looked like coal, so I ran over, I took some of it and I put it in a coal generator, and I can use it for power. So currently we're taking the petroleum coke, we're feeding it into these coal generators, and it's generating power for us. So we don't need the coal nodes anymore. I want to keep it because I think it burns through these quicker, and the output isn't consistent. So you see we have a big gap here, and then we have some more, and then we have a gap, and then we have some more. So I don't want to totally dismantle our coal factory yet, but this is positive, because if I can get these set up more efficiently, we have another node that I can use. We can start breaking down the coal plant and set it up here. I also brought some water to these factories because we had a little bit of water there that fit the constructor, and I added a lot of these pumps because I haven't figured them out yet, and they seem to work. So I just placed them down periodically so that the water could reach this space. But for now, I think that's gonna be. I need to do a lot of research. Let's say that I need to go and see what we can make, what this is good for, and what we need to automate to get the next milestone. And I want to jump to oil power because I want to make my steel production a lot better. So I'm storing all of this plastic because I know I'm gonna have to use it in a few crafting recipes. I'm also storing the plastic there. I could store it centrally. I just didn't come prepared enough, so I didn't bring enough plates for the conveyor belts and the merges and everything. But I think I'm gonna end the episode here because I have a lot of work to do off camera and a lot of thinking. So I'll see you guys in the next episode when I have this sort of figured out, and yeah, when we can start automating a lot more of these new resources so that we can get through these milestones and get coal oil power as quickly as possible. See you guys in the next episode.